Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting back into the third tournament of the Gladio Mori tournaments. This is Potato and Extra, first round of the qualifiers. Here with me
So
today is
we've got.
Charismatic.
Hey, how's it going, Ghostly?
Not too bad, my guy, not too bad. So Potato was charging in straight away there.
Yeah, we saw him doing a little bit of a crab left and right, starting off, maybe to kind of trick the opponent.
Very good kill right there as well.
Oh yeah, clean slash across the torso. It's what you want to see.
Extra as well, going with the dual wield low guard Y handler, is that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's a
is.
bit of an odd choice, but
Ooh, Potato nearly
I
got it
mean,
next. Didn't even
oh
matter.
man, yeah, extra swapping around there may have been what did him in.
Yeah. Here we have Jess Street and Tank. Dual wield katanas versus a halberd.
Yeah, a
Full on.
full-on dual-wield katana crab, if you will.
Pole arms
Ooh.
show to be quite effective during this tournament as well.
Yeah, I mean, and you kind of expect that the reach that pole arms have, they could just attack much longer, much faster than anyone else can.
Yeah, exactly. They just got that benefit of being able to keep the reach.
And it's almost like Tank really doesn't even have to move that much. He kind of just has to force Street into like rushing him.
Yeah, he just waits, maybe hooks the leg. I think he's got a bleed on Jess Street there as well. He did. He's got to keep that distance now.
And you know, this is something I like to see. Just Street is realizing that getting close is difficult, so he
Oh,
got low.
got that kill as well. Well done, Jess Street. That's 1-all.
So it really is neck and neck here. It could go either way. Uh,
Good.
I I like this competitive nature. This Tank seems to be doing his best. Just Street is clearly finding those angles that he can try and get closer. Uh,
Definitely.
it's very neck and neck.
100%. Tank's very quick on backing up as well. Knows when to suddenly start reversing to keep that distance. Oh, right into the hip.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, the difficulty with moving backwards like that is your character sometimes lunges forward. Ooh, Tank
Yeah,
wiggling around that halberd.
well done, Tank. Here we have Kestrel versus Magma.
Now this is an interesting match. It's two dual wielders coming together. It's Hatchets, which is the
Mag
underdog.
Magma throwing his sword straight away and switching to a dual-wielded stance.
Yeah, you like to see that. The very interesting move sets with multiple stances. That's something that I've been kind of working on as well.
Me too. That's something I've been really looking forward to seeing in the tournaments, just seeing what people have been able to do with the moveset creators. The Hatchet's coming back with another win.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this is something that I like to see. Hatchets, the underdog. Everyone kind of in the demo they thought that the Hatchets were the worst.
yeah.
But here we see their potential with their quick swings and their small hitbox getting in between armor.
Magma keeping that
Ooh.
second weapon. It seems he may have had two movesets in that moveset then. One for a dual wield, one for not. Can he keep that distance? Oh, Kestra's got him.
Ooh.
Clean to the head.
Yeah, that upwards, or well, I guess downward slash right onto the dome. It'll really do you in. That's why you really want helmets in this game.
Yeah. Kestrel made the right choice wearing that Flotell helm as well.
hmm So now we've got Ping and Vaynart. They're both kind of stancing up. It seems like Ping is doing a bit of a half sword technique with his Zweihander.
He is. Ooh, right in the neck. Right in
Man,
the
that
neck.
is that was a powerful rush.
Yeah. Very clean charge coming from Ping now. Can he see? Let's see if he can do the same thing twice. Oh, he's going to attempt it. Vaynard coming in with a
Oh,
block and
he
counter there.
Almost. He went for the same thing, but that Zweihander went over Vaynart's head. Now, Vaynart and
They've locked
Ping
up
both
there.
bleeding.
Oh, it seems like they've locked in. Doesn't look like there's any escape for Vaynard. They've just got to keep going.
This really
Both
could go
bleeding.
anywhere.
Oh, this really could be either one at any moment.
At any second. This is just another one of those dances, those Gladio Mori dances where both opponents try to circle around, get around the other one. Seems like Ping has the advantage, but he can't get his sword up.
Seems like it's risk. Oh, and we've got precedent, as we know with draws. The point doesn't.
Yep, so they're just going to be, so it's still 1-0 on Ping's
Yep.
side, and we're just going to be getting into technically the second match. Ping consistently going in with that charge, and it works out for him.
Doing very well with that. Here we have Unknown or A Llama in the Discord versus Yeetle one of the running competitors in almost all of the tournaments. He really wants that tourney champion.
Ooh, the follow up there with that Bardiche going from what seems to be like a right slash and then
Ooh, that
following
downward hit
through,
going
yeah,
straight
and
to the neck.
jumping right over their shoulder.
They're rushing in again. Both of them
And
very close
they
range
really,
fighters. Oh,
and Unknown has no choice, right,
yeah.
but to try and close the distance and get some sort of stab.
Yeetle going for the referee. Jesus Christ. Just showing off.
So this is me on the left here. Can't really commentate
Vanna.
that much, but I can offer a bit of insight to what I was thinking here.
I do like your crab walk with the shield up. That is a very secure stance. Because it kind of locks in on your knee, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, it puts my shield in a good position to, no matter which way I go out of it, it'll grab the opponent's weapon. But Vanner has that extra reach; he can just poke around
He does.
anything.
I think he switches to the halberd as well later on as well, which just gives him that extra hooking ability. But yeah, watching Vanna unceremoniously take you apart was kind of disheartening, Plaz.
I really had no other choice
Yeah,
but to close the gap. And so
just
my
trying to
thought
get
was
past
I
him and
just need
keep
to
the
try
shield on
and,
one side.
yeah, keep my shield in front of me,
Ooh,
and
what happened there? Did he sweep that up in front of you?
so the damage that was actually done was to the back of my head.
Oh god. Here we have
Yeah,
Potato and
somehow.
Conqueror at the first round of the quarterfinals.
Potato coming in with a bit of a crab walk, a bit of a crouch jumpy thing,
Yeah.
of course,
Seems
and
like he's
Conqueror
trying to
just kind of
keep
standing and
Conqueror on his
watching.
toes and close that gap, keep an opening. Conqueror taking the usual stance of pivot and wait. We might have an opening. Backed off instead.
Ooh,
Potato
Potato
closing
doing a
that
good
distance.
job of pushing that spear up over his head where it can't do anything.
Oh,
But
unfortunately the headbutt
unfortunately,
into the shoulder.
yeah, you can't keep it up forever. Trying to guard that extra reach is really hard.
Yeah. It seems like we may be seeing a new meta evolve with the reach of the halberd and spear getting top points. He tries to close that distance again, but the bleed damage is gonna make that very hard. Oh, we may have a chance now. No,
This
that
isn't
ends
looking good for
instead.
Potato.
No, it isn't. Ooh,
Oh, but he could
cleanly
do some hit
ducking
and run
under.
techniques.
He's got the low down the bow to duck under if he can keep it up. He's got bleed.
Yeah, with a little bit of some rotating and maybe some left and right moves, he could probably sweep underneath that spear if he had to.
Probably could. Or he may have him here. Oh, and Potato
Ooh,
takes the win right before bleeding out. Poor guy.
so now it's 1-1 going into this final
Yeah.
matchup between these two.
Next point's gonna take this round straight to the semi-finals. As a ex-longsword main, I kind of hope it's gonna be Potato. But by the
Oh,
sight
well,
of that neck cut, it doesn't look like it.
yeah, it seems
Yeah,
like that was just a one and done. Conqueror, all he had to do was run away, get the neck cut, and run away.
still good fight though. Still put up good.
Yeah, it was a nice fight. Clearly, there is some strategy to just making the opponent bleed
Yeah.
and then just letting them bleed.
Here we have Kestrel versus Tank. Does a good job of
Now, this is going to
blocking
be
that
interesting.
halberd at start, but he might have got a very fatal wound on his crotch. Yeah, it looks like Kestrel's paralyzed. Yeah, he can't walk,
This is a very bad situation to be in when
especially with hatchets.
somebody has yeah this much reach and your only choice is to kind of flail these tiny hatchets around and
Hope
wait
to
for them to
catch
kill you.
it and maybe pull them closer or something. Yeah, so that's 1-0 to Tank. Coming into the second round, let's see if Kestrel can get that win. Hopefully tie it up.
Something I'd like to see. I would love to see hatchets, really come up the rear and blow everyone's mind, but it's just strategically not very advantageous. They're too
Yeah.
small.
I also think the way you need to armor yourself plays a big difference against which weapons that you're planning to fight against as well.
Oh yeah, like in this situation, I think having some
Crotch and
mid
thigh armor.
armor,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tank advances to the semi-finals.
He does a good job wiggling that halberd around and
He does.
pulling it up from the rear.
Here we see Ping versus Haxiite. Who's your money on, Plaz?
I want to say that Ping is gonna make it through this, but those that low
Yeah.
stance with the dual wield katanas is
Oh,
really
he's
scaring me.
got some speed on his moves as well, and a very good block.
Oh, but that
Not
commentator's
quick
curse,
enough.
it comes in early.
Yeah. Ping charges straight in again. You may have him. He's locked in and
Ooh,
blocked his swords from getting out.
yep.
Yep. And he throws
Got
away one
around
of his
and
weapons as well.
he's even going for the ref. What is this? Oh,
God damn it. My neck still hurts from that.
yeah, I'm surprised you even remember it.
Here we see Yeetle versus Vanna. Who's going to go up against Ping in the semi-finals?
I honestly, I have to put my money on Vanner.
Yeah.
It's just that moveset is so good.
Cleanly strikes against Yeetle's back as well. Oh, Vanna may have him. Oh, a good slip from Yeetle.
I want to see Yeatle get in close and use that Bardiche to just hold the halberd on his side, but I just don't think it's possible.
Yeah. Vanna taking that win all the way to the semi-finals. We have the first match. Tank versus Conqueror. What do you expect from a halberd versus spear fight, Paz?
I expect this to be very. I think it's going to be very aggressively staying at distance, but then once they get close, it's just going to be a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
That's what I expect to see. Yep, neither one of them want to approach, of course, because why would
Yeah.
they?
They're both in a waiting mode. Tank, I think, may have the advantage here because his head's aimed slightly down. It gives him almost a shield for the top of him.
It also he's kind of extending his reach by tilting forward with his torso there.
He is. But that may be his own downfall as well, especially with the spear.
Oh,
Tank's bleeding.
oh, that
Oh,
was a
Conqueror.
good rush. Oh, Tank just
Oh,
needs to back up.
we're in that lock-up spin. This is anybody's moment now. Gets a
Ooh, but I
nice
think
solid
Conqueror's
hit.
gonna take it.
Yeah, Conqueror gets
Conqueror,
the back very cleanly.
if I know anything about Conqueror, he makes the opponent bleed and then he just plays his distance.
He does. It's a strategic win because, as you know, the rules of the tournament forbid running away, but holding someone at the right distance is still a valid play.
It is definitely slightly more entertaining to watch.
Yes.
That is for sure. So again, Tank and Conqueror kind of just touching tips here, not really closing in the distance and doing any real damage.
Yeah, they're just
Ooh.
kind of smacking each other about a
Oh,
little bit at the start.
Conqueror going for the neck and very like almost hitting, very closely hitting their neck.
Tank may have disabled one of Conqueror's legs with that. I will say the hatchet does seem to have some small advantage over the spear because of that spike on the back. Being
Yeah, I
able to
definitely
hook a
think getting around the opponent is the best strategy with the halberd.
yeah.
Just really pulling in from behind them. Like in
Yeah,
this situation, if Tank were able to extend his left arm to the left, then
yeah,
pull that
pull the
halberd
spear
in,
back.
he would have gotten the back.
Yeah, Conqueror advancing to the finals. Here we see Vanna and Ping. Ping going for that
Oh,
crab walk and walks directly into a right hook. Left hook, sorry. Absolutely brutal.
quite the hook it was because it went directly for the neck.
Yeah. And I think Vanna's specifically aimed, like, trained his moveset as well to go for headshots and body shots. So he's doing really well with this. Just nice clean strike on Ping there, but he may have been his own downfall because now Ping can duck.
Yeah, and that like you said earlier, that forward facing helmet does wonders for protecting the head.
It does. Oh, brilliant.
Vanner getting that reach around, getting pretty much all of his opponents so far, just kind of reaching around the armor and getting him from behind really
He
easily.
does. And here we have
It
a
takes
fight
skill.
for third place with Ping and Tank. The penultimate event before the final. Tank going in for a very clean kill there. Tank coming
So,
fresh off that win.
yeah, coming in for the second round here, I want to see Ping try and be more aggressive and close that distance more,
Yeah,
but he's also got to be a bit more defensive about it.
he definitely needs a good couple defensive moves on that moveset, but I think Ping has the basis of something brilliant there. Tank taking third place with a clean strike to the neck. Here we have the final, the main event, Conqueror versus Vanna. Conqueror going for that Crusader helm.
Yeah, that full face protection is very good. You don't have to worry about tilting your head at all.
And
Oh,
it
and it came in
pays off
handy.
as well.
Perfectly
You see
blocking that
Vanna's
halberd.
hit. Brutal. And Conqueror get the repeat.
Ooh. We're starting to see the true colors of the pole arms show here.
Yeah.
Two skilled polearm users. They both have the very similar strategy of getting your weapon in and leaning back with it.
Yeah. It seems like Vanna has the advantage because his moveset it seems to hold it a bit further ahead than the
Oh
spear
yeah,
does on Conqueror.
yeah. He's doing a good job of using the full reach of his weapon. You can even tell just by the positioning of his hands. His left or Vanner's right hand is all the way at the base of the halberd shaft,
Vanna
and
going
it
in
pays
for his
off that extra
second
reach.
win. He just needs one more point to clean that up, take home the title.
This is quite possibly the final game
Yeah.
of this entire series, or well, tournament.
I think your prediction may well come true here.
Oh,
Oh, good turn
Conqueror
here.
is still he's still keeping it competitive though, and he's keeping Vanner on his toes, which that's
Oh,
good to see.
Vanna's clean slip there where he twirled Conqueror's spear around. Just pokes him in the back for the win. Absolutely brutal. There we see him
I
doing a
love to
little
see
bit of
it.
a jig.